Okay, what have I done today? If you were on the stream, I don't know if it's a stream. If you're on the voice call yesterday, then you would have heard me say that like the 6 hour is the lowest time frame I'll be watching for Bitcoin. So as long as it doesn't close above my target that I put this morning, that means I'm in this short. So there is that with Bitcoin. Moving on. What did we mention this morning? Tesla. Hope everyone caught Tesla. Let's put some better time frames up. 4 hour, 12 hour, and the week. 12 hour is also the daily chart, just so you know. Okay, a few things to note. We have the monthly open marked, right? We're still inside month. There's the week. We triggered the double inside week, right? I mentioned the double inside week. These are like some of my favorites. Solonki has pointed out how I'm just like, I don't care if it's inside week. If it's double inside week, I'm trading it. So we put our notifications around Tesla. And Tesla shot right out the gate. So for me, I wasn't able to get in right at open. Would have been awesome. Should have been on a smaller time frame. But regardless, this 3-2 was my entry. And my contract still did like 300%. So I got in weekly 400s because I wanted a higher percentage, right? So those went nuts. And my target was the top of the Broding formation. So zooming out, you can see, right, on the day where this Broding formation came from. We wicked it, we came back through, I got out, and now I'm looking for another entry. Why and where am I looking for another entry? Reason number one, we still have this target up here. So if I look at the week, double inside week, this is target 1, we hit, this is target 2. So I'm looking for this, right? Weekly target. Okay. First weekly target, done. I don't need it anymore. So that's what I'm looking for next. Okay. If I go back to the month, that's also the monthly trigger. So we have 7 days to get there. We could not, but that's fine. As long as we can close outside of this Browning formation, for me, Tesla's still a good trade. And then, you have the ultimate, the top of the blue Browning formation there. So this was the area that we mentioned last week in the videos. Now we're going up this way. So now that's why I'm looking for another entry. What time frame am I looking on? I'm looking at the 30 and the hour. Okay. That's going to give me the proper continuity. So right now we have 14 minutes on both. I'm hoping for an inside 30, right? Inside 30 that triggers this hammer hour that closes me outside of this Broding formation. So that's where I'm at with Tesla. I have like a couple of runners, or more than a couple. I have a very small position of runners because I just didn't want to exit. And I probably wouldn't have exited unless we closed below the monthly open. So that's where I'm at with Tesla right now and just waiting. What else did we trade? Nvidia, still in Nvidia. I want Nvidia to go outside day. Maybe wishful thinking, but regardless, if we just go fail 2 down, then tomorrow I'm set up to keep going to the top of this Browning formation. I told you I'm not shorting Nvidia, so there's that. I don't know what more to say. I got into Nvidia here. No, not on the 15, on the 5. This inside 5 for potential outside day. It went up. I took some profit around ADR, and now I'm just holding what I have left. And then I did add on this 30-minute hammer. Okay, so this was when, I guess, Trump and Iran are talking about nuclear war. So that's what this pullback was. But just held those. And so now we're back above the monthly trigger. And I'm just hanging on for new high of day. And then ultimately above this purple line, this Broding formation. So yeah, that's what I'm in. So Nvidia, Tesla, we went over. I also traded PLTR. Didn't do what I really wanted. I got in earlier with the 15, I believe. Yeah, inside 15er. So this was my entry on Palantir. I took a little bit of profit at ADR, and then I gave back some gains on the runners. So took quite a bit of profit here, and then like it kept going up, and by the time like I came back to it, it was past. I really wanted to exit more if it came back through to ADR, but I missed that, so I didn't exit till like around here. So unfortunate. Now looking at PLTR, It's a pretty decent entry, honestly, on this 30 here. But I'm just holding on to, no, I'm not. I don't have any more Palantir, pardon me. But maybe off of this hour, it's a good look. So, Microsoft, also, I mentioned Microsoft. Look at this baby go. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I missed the initial entry, so this was my entry on Microsoft. I was actually quite pleased with Tesla, Nvidia and Palantir in the morning, and so I was like, I'm fine, but then I saw Microsoft. Solanke posted it, so I sort of chased it a little. Obviously, this 3-2 is the ideal entry. I entered like a little bit closer to here, just because I missed that entry. But ultimately, obviously, very happy with it. Look at this beautiful outside day. You really can't ask for more than that. So that is Microsoft. And I want to say that was my list this morning, right? Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft, and Palantir. So I traded what I wanted to trade. The only other trade I took was SPY, when they were tweeting about nuclear war. I took this, like, I didn't take that. I chased it a little, so I probably entered around here. And I just took it to ADR. I immediately got out. Because, you know, you shouldn't be trading based off tweets. So that was that. That was like a quick 100% on a 0 day. It was a little bit more than that, but it was just a really quick trade. And yeah, so now I'm just sort of hanging out. I actually don't hate SPY back up. I don't hate anything back up, honestly. So SPY, Nvidia, look at all this stuff, right? Nvidia is, let's go. Nvidia's pumping. Palantir, getting ready. Less excited about that. Costco, also lovely, absolutely lovely. Look at this. And then of course my favorites, right? So Nvidia, Tesla. I'm like forgetting all my favorites, aren't I? I wonder what, and Microsoft. Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft are probably the best ones looking at today. I told you I also don't want to short a firm. Probably wouldn't get in that. Red day, still red. It could flip, but not too excited. But yeah, so that's what I've traded today. That's what I'm still just sort of watching and looking at. No idea what. Energies went down. Oh yeah, that makes sense. The price of oil went up. So oil. Is that right? See, this is why I don't trade this stuff. I don't actually know what's correct. If the price of oil goes up, does that make all of these stocks go down? I should read more about oil and defense stocks, because I don't actually know, which is why I don't trade them. So yeah, that is what I have traded today. I do want to check Amazon. Amazon just having a rough go. Carvana still in my swings. I should probably look at them though. Don't love this day. This hour's coming back, so we should be okay. But maybe should have taken profit at ADR. Yeah, now I'm just chatting shit. So, wonder what Crowd did. What a dickhead. Man, Crowd is just strong. This is a perfect setup for Turnaround Tuesday. 2 down, 2 up. Back to all-time highs. With, like, you're not even looking behind you. Snow, same thing. Man, my watch list is going nuts. Look at AV go. Hectic. This is still an inside day. This is going to be on the list tomorrow. Wild. But you gotta love it. MU still doing good for us. Not so much. But I'm not worried about that. We still have till the end of the week. We're going to fill this gap this week. So there's that. Spotify I did mention this morning, I believe. Oh my, look at Spotify right out the gate. This is your outside day, not Nvidia. Oh my. It did outside day the first hour. New all-time highs. Very aggressive. That's why I should be at the computer screens at open. Yeah. Great stuff out there. Moving forward, I think I'm going to put like $200 in my small account. Look at Nvidia go. $200 in my small account. See, like, by the 1st of July, I reckon. Or maybe maybe by the 4th of July. What type of growth, we're looking at for a $200 account. Mike has said a few things about having a small account that I'm just like, I haven't done it in a while, and so I'm just very curious about, you know, my skill set and ability to grow something on the smaller side. Yeah, I quite like this. This 30 really was ideal. We'll wait on the hour. We'll see what Palantir does. I quite like it back to the highs. So there is that. All right, I'm done. That's what I did today. This is what I'm sticking with. I'm not getting out of anything else. If I do add anything, it will be a SPY, a tomorrow SPY for the closest will be 600, likely like 602 range. Probably missed that entry. But you know, we'll be all right. Take the hour entry. It's a lot safer. So unless this goes outside hour in the next 6 minutes, which is possible. All right, that's it.